And I remembered this time. Happy Hump Day. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful week. If you've been noticing the last couple of streams that I've had, I always start out my happy hump day without any microphone. So I remembered to turn it on this time. So, yay, me. So, how you all doing? My name is Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins, and today is a very special day because we're going to be honoring those soldiers that have fought for our freedom here in Canada. This upcoming weekend on November 11th is um, Remembrance Day here in Canada, and I know it's Veterans Day down in the US. So it's a chance for all of us to honor our military personnel for all the hard work and sacrifices that they've made. And due to the last couple of streams having issues with the bartending portion of it, I actually made myself a drink to start the show off. So we're not actually going to be going down and making anything. Instead, I brought it up with me. And tonight's concoction is a sour or a whiskey sour. So made it downstairs. So it's bourbon and lemon juice and what is it? Whiskey, lemon juice, and simple syrup. That's the third ingredient. So cheers. Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wonderful hump day. So I'll be sipping on that as I'm going through my little presentation today. So let me know down in the comments, are you involved in any Veteran Day or Remembrance Day activities going on this upcoming weekend? I would love to know what your involvement is going to be. And with that, let's just head on over. So today is going to be Remembering the Fallen, a tribute to Canada's heroes. So I just wanted to give a bit of history of Remembrance Day. The red poppy has become a symbol of Remembrance Day in Canada to honor the soldiers who fought for our freedom. Let us never forget their sacrifice. And the sacrifice, let me just see here. Yeah, still got my volume going, so I'm good. Remembering the sacrifice, the history of Remembrance Day in Canada. In the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, Canadians gather to observe Remembrance Day, a solemn occasion when the nation pays tribute to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in times of war and conflict. The history of Remembrance Day in Canada is a story of remembrance, reflection, and gratitude. The origins of Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day finds its origins in Armistice Day, marking the end of World War I. On November 11th, 1918, the armistice was signed, effectively ceasing hostilities on the Western Front. Canadians, like many nations, celebrated the end of the war with great joy and relief. The following year, in 1919, Armistice Day was officially observed. The poppy is a symbol of remembrance for those who have sacrificed their lives in conflicts. Wear it proudly and show your support for our veterans. The tradition of wearing poppies on Remembrance Day can be traced back to the famous war poem in Flanders Field, written by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae during World War I. McCrae was a Canadian physician and soldier who served as a field surgeon in the war. He wrote the poem in 1915 after witnessing the death and suffering of soldiers in the Ypres salient of Belgium. The opening lines of the poem: "In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row," serve as a poignant reminder of the poppies that bloom amidst the graves of the fallen soldiers in Flanders, a region deeply scarred by war. Canada has a long history of military service. Canadians have served in conflicts all around the world. Uh, Evolution and ongoing relevance. As the years passed, Remembrance Day evolved to recognize not only the veterans of World War I, but also those of World War II, the Korean War, and subsequent conflicts. Today, it serves as a poignant reminder of the ongoing sacrifice of the Canadian Armed Forces in various peacekeeping missions around the world. Remembering the present. Remembrance Day is a time to remember not just the past, but also the present. It is an opportunity to pay tribute to the soldiers who serve our nation today and the veterans who have returned to civilian life, often facing the challenges of physical or psychological wounds. The poppy is a flower. The poppy flower is a symbol of remembrance for the brave soldiers who fought for Canada. Today, we honor their sacrifices and service. The 2-minute silence. One of the most distinctive elements of Remembrance Day is the 2-minute silence observed at 11 a.m. Actually, I believe it's 1 minute. This period of quiet reflection is a tribute to the fallen, and it allows Canadians to collectively remember and honor those who have served the country. The tradition of the 2-minute silence is a powerful and moving way to ensure the sacrifices of veterans are never forgotten. In Flanders Fields is a poem written by a Canadian physician, Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, during World War I. The poem is a symbol of remembrance for those who died in the service during the war. The poem's opening lines have become famous and are often recited at Remembrance Day ceremonies. So I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly. Scars heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from falling hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep though poppies grow in Flanders fields. And whenever I read that, I always get chills because a lot of people sacrifice their lives for our freedom. So, the history of Remembrance Day in Canada is a testament to the nation's unwavering commitment to never forget the sacrifices made by its veterans. It's a day to pause, reflect, and show gratitude for the freedoms we enjoy today, which were secured through the courage and dedication of those who served their country. As Remembrance Day approaches each year, Canadians come together to ensure that the memory of the past is preserved and the lessons of history are passed on to future generations. And with that, I want to say thank you for listening to that. Every year, I do take Remembrance Day seriously, as there's no happy thing about war, but it is a way for us to reflect for those that have sacrificed their lives for our freedoms, so that we may be able to do what we do today, um, without any restrictions, without any um, laws to. Actually, there are laws, but without any. Yeah, it's just it means a lot to me. It's just I can't put it into words right now. But thank you for listening and following through that presentation. I do appreciate it. So why don't we move on to some more happier things? Um, Ken actually posted in our group chat in our Facebook page that he is actually busy with the cadets, as he is throughout the entire year, all of their programming. And for Veterans Day, or for Remembrance Day, they are raising food, or looking for food donations to donate to the Veterans Food Bank, because it is a service that a lot of the veterans use now that they're in civilian life. They are needing that support. So the cadets and Ken and his group, they are going around collecting food donations. So if you're interested in making a donation for their drive, let me know down in the comments so that I can pass your information on to him. And also, what they're doing is a raffle, and I'm just going to put the link in our chat, and hopefully you will be able to see it. And there we go. I'm not sure if it's going to pop up or not. There we go. I think I see it in on YouTube and in Twitch there. So they are actually doing a fundraiser as well. They are keeping super busy, and do appreciate all the work that they're doing. And it's a 50-50 draw, which is great. It's for the 1910. I don't even know how to say that. PTE Pattison, VC Royal Canadian Army Cadet Corps Support Committee prize raffle and 50-50 fundraiser. So let me just refresh this and let's see what the total is up to right now. All right, the prize raffle is up to $620 totally raised right now. So the 50-50 bonus draw is $280, and the winner takes $140. And the sales end Thursday, December 21st, 2023. And they have a link to purchase tickets on their site. And with the changing of seasons, Christmas is coming up as well, and the holidays. And once again, Chivet Yay is doing a Chivet holiday drive. And I'm so excited for this. I definitely will be putting more information on our socials, and we'll be talking about this more following, or going now into December. And just want to give you a verbatim what she said in the email to our chapter. Hi, everyone. It's that time of year yet again. The Chivets are looking for nominations for individuals and families in need this holiday season. If you know anyone that could use an extra helping hand, please use the link below and submit their information. The GoFundMe will go live December 1st, and we'll do our best to raise as much as we can. And And as I say this, I'm going to put the link into our chat. So thank you so much for your help, Chivet Yay, also known as Yay for Cosplay. So if you're looking for her on socials, search for Yay for Cosplay, and you will find out what she is busy doing. So do appreciate you sticking around and listening to me ramble on. So go check out those links, support those worthy efforts by Ken and by Chivat Yay, and go out and support and be the 10%. So cheers, everyone. And I see a Mr. Sob there. How are you doing, brother? Cheers to you. Cheers with a whiskey sour to you. All right. With that, I am going to wrap things up because I do have a bunch of other things that I need to get done. So have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week with other surprises. And I see Mr. Cheers dude from Mr. Sob. So with that, cheers. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Chive on. Cheers.